Hey, hello everyone. In this video, I will be showing you how to find the sum of digits of a number in Java. So let's get started. So currently I'm having a sample class and the void main function. So the first thing what we will do is we will be getting a number as an input from the user. So let me just create a scanner, okay? So it's going to be scanner, just hit enter. You need to import this java.scanner. So scanner obj equal to new scanner, and inside you're going to put system.in. So pretty much standard stuff. In the next line, let our int n be our number, n equal to our scanner name, which is obj dot next int, okay, as we're getting integer as an input, okay. So now I will just type out the code and later I will explain to you. So it's going to be while n greater than 0, okay, and inside this loop, so we'll use a variable r, okay. So it's going to be r equal to n mod 10, and this r basically will have all the digits separately, okay. So we'll just have int r, and in the next line we'll be having a sum, okay, and this sum is used to just add each digit and store it in it. So sum equal to sum plus r. So r has each digits and this gets that added up over here. So we'll be having int sum equal to 0, okay. This is just to, as an initial value, okay, and at the end we will be having n equal to n slash 10. That's it. This is the code, okay. These are just the code, only like 3 lines of code, okay. These 3 lines are really important over here. Just a while loop, and these are like just a normal thing. So this is the code over here, and this is the backbone of our code. So now let me just explain you clearly how it works. So let's suppose take an example, okay. So let's suppose take that our input number n be 145, okay. So this is our input number. So during the first iteration, first time this comes to the while loop, our n will be equal to 145, okay. So now our n is 145, and it will check for the condition if n is greater than 0, which is true. So while loop condition is true, and it just goes inside this while loop. And here what happens is that the main function of this n mod 10 is to extract the last digit, okay. So this is the modulus operator. Modulus operator just returns the last digit or the remainder of the number. So in our case, during the first iteration, r will be equal to 145 because n is 145, and we are just replacing n's value, n mod 10, okay. So this will just give out the remainder. So remainder is nothing but this last digit, because 140 is divisible, so 5 will be just a remainder, okay. So 5 will be remainder, and r value will be 5, okay. Just remember this, r value will be 5. And during here, our sum equal to sum plus r. So initially, this is why you need to initialize sum equal to 0, because we will be having some garbage value over here. So in order to prevent it from affecting, we need to just initialize our sum to 0. So here it will be sum equal to 0 plus r. So our r value is 5, so it will be 5, and our sum will be equal to 5. And here is the main part, okay. N equal to n slash 10. The main function of n equal to n slash 10 is removing the last digit, okay. So n equal to, what is n? N is 145. 145 slash 10 equal to 14, okay. So this will just give the quotient. So you need to be like really careful over here. 145 mod 10 will give you the remainder, and this is used to just extract the last digit. We are just pulling out the last digit and we are just using it, but we are not completely removing it from our number. Like it will not affect the original number. We are just taking the last digit, okay. You can just have it like that. But n equal to n slash 10, this line, we are like completely removing the last digit, because we are just displaying the quotient, and we are just saving n, assigning n equal to that quotient itself. So n equal to 145 slash 10, we will be getting 14, and in turn this 14 is also assigned to our n. So this line basically removes the last digit, okay. I hope that made sense to you. And now our n is 14, okay. This is during the first iteration. So this loop will continue, it will again go over here, and n greater than 0. Now our n is 14, okay, after this iteration. So we will check 14 greater than 0, the condition is true, and it will go over here. So this time our n value is, this is the second iteration, r equal to n mod 10. So it's going to be 14 mod 10, okay. And as I told you earlier, the function of this n mod 10 is to just get the last digit of a number. So our number is 14, and last digit is 4. Just a reminder, okay, 10 is divisible, 4 is the remainder, we are getting 4. So now our r value is 4, and we'll just go over here, and sum equal to sum plus r. So our sum was 5, okay. it's not 0, it's 5. So sum equal to 5 plus r value, the latest value of r is 4 and it's not 5. So sum equal to 5 plus 4, which is equal to 9. Okay, this is our current sum now. And it will go over here, n equal to n slash 10. So n is 14 over here, so it's 14 slash 10. And as I told you earlier, this function use is to just eliminate the last digit and it just gets a quotient. Okay, so 14 slash 10, we will be getting the quotient as 1. So only 1 time 10 can just fit under 14. So our n's value is now 1 and not 14 because we are assigning 1 to our n itself. So our n value is now 1. So again it will just go over here to our while loop, and this time our n is 1. So 1 greater than 0 condition is true, and we'll go over here. This is the third iteration and the final iteration. And the number of iteration basically depends upon the number of digits. Here we are having 3 digits, so it's going to be 3 iterations. Okay, so where we n value was 1, so here it's going to be r equal to 1 mod 10. Okay, and 1 mod 10 is not 0, it is 1. Okay, so r will be 1. It will go over here, sum equal to sum plus r. So our sum later sum was 9, so 9 plus 1 because r current value is 1, so which will be equal to 10. That's it. This is our final sum. We want to get 10 in the output. Okay, because 1 plus 4 plus 5, that is the sum of digits, is 10. So this is our result over here. Just wait. Okay, and here what will happen over here is that n equal to n slash 10. So our previous n was 1, n slash 10, and this will be equal to 0 because there isn't any quotient. Okay, and here is the difference. 1 mod 10 is 1, 1 slash 10 is 0. Okay, you have to be careful over here. And finally our n has become 0 over here. Okay, this is the third iteration gets over, and it will just go over here. Our n value is 0. Okay, because at the end of the third iteration our n becomes 0. And what will happen over is that 0 greater than 0, it will check for this condition, and this fails. So now this while loop won't get executed. That's it. This while loop's job is done. Okay, and we are having our sum now 10. Okay, so finally what we will do after the while loop, you will just put system out, just print it system, and you will just put sum. That's it. We will just print this sum because our sum has the sum of digits of a number. Really simple. Okay, so just save this and hope it works. Okay, so we'll just compile it first and just run it. We need to enter a number. Okay, so I will enter 145 itself. That's our example, and as you can see here I am getting 10 as the output, so I will do it again as well. In this case I will do 1 2 3 4. Okay, so what's the sum? 3 6 10, again 10. I don't want 10. I'll put 1 2 3 4 5, so I'll be getting 15 I guess in the output. So it's 15. So this is the sum of digits program. Really simple. You can just go through this. This is just the logic. Only 4 lines of code. Really simple. So I hope you have found this video useful. I've also done many other programming videos in Java as well as C, C++, Python, including 3D animation in Blender. So do check the videos of my channel, subscribe and support me. It helps me a lot. Thanks for watching.